Overload, that's the word I was looking for.
Just going right over the middle on it.
Ukraine looking good right now, and another stuff block to seal it.
And this
plays out in Slovenia. Looking for some more points for Cuba. Heavy serve, but handled well in Ukraine. Get Cuba in a sticky situation again. Tight ball, recycle. Cuba back again, and what a rip. This time, Bisset does not get denied.
At this point, it feels like Cuba's finally found their rhythm. They're passing better. That's allowing the offense to be a bit more dynamic. And we're seeing
was the best spiker of the Champions League in 2025, so that is certainly a huge weapon on Ukraine's side. Oh, communication, free ball coming. Just on the back line. Ukraine to the outside, the overload again, but there's the cover. From the back court, Jans is not going quietly.
Great execution for Cuba. We didn't see too many back.
Widen it. Do it with this serve right here. Cuba from the back court. There it is, the pipe that has been busting through the seams of that Ukraine block.
And now Cuba's moving that back row attack around even more. It's not coming from the straight middle, but a little
on this Cuban side. Concepcion on the serve. Drops it in front of Boyko. And that's a really well-handled play from Ukraine.
Just incredibly dynamic on Ukraine's side. Very great getting this pass up, and then you have again this
big up to serve. Goes a floater. But it doesn't matter. The block is denying Cuba, and the first set goes the way of Ukraine.
Put up 6 just in this alone. That front line was incredibly dialed into the scouting report of which hitters are getting the ball in what situations, and just incredible discipline, getting their hands turned back into the net, and a phenomenal finish.
Lopez to get us underway. Set number 2, Cuba with the first serve. Ukraine getting that ball right on the money, but the push does not work this time. Superstars back there. Softer serve coming at Ukraine, and that's the response. Tupshi, quick and lethal.
And I love the way that Ukraine responds after some high momentum plays on Cuba's side. They're not rattling.
Learning ways to score. Heavy serve coming back at Cuba. And the block is there again. That's what we've been used to seeing. What throws are there for? Either pick them up or chest bump them. Take your pick. Oh, again, 2 for 2. Coming back Ukraine's way. Swing from the backcourt. That's been working for Cuba.
Yeah, getting that back row attack going this time on the Bic, really effective.
Adjusting and improving as matches go on, as the weeks go on. That's what the VNL is all about. And Ukraine, one area they don't need improvement in is that man right there. Concepcion with a low throw. Well picked up, free ball coming. Ukraine with an opportunity, mishandled free ball, and it's tight. Now it's Cuba who have a chance to swing. Masso from the backcourt throws it. Ball still in play, into hands, and the block, not yet, but there it is. Cuba somehow find a way, and that was a mishandled free ball by Ukraine.
Yeah, Cuba relying on their defense, but that's a missed opportunity.
Set, point, Cuba. Ace, serve, Cuba, and set number 2 is done.
From the time that hit the hand to the time it hit the ground on the other side, you could barely see it.
Ready to go, Ukraine. After the side switch on the left side, and Cuba going for it through the middle, and that ball landing on the line. It's Kovalov. Strong serve on Cuba's side. But the block is good, and Masso shut down on the outside. Janchuk goes heavy on Garcia, and Masso wants to avoid that camera. Camera's okay, love that.
Thank you.
Well, that block is too good. Solid serve. Back to the middle, and the blockers are... Solid swing in the middle. Yeah. To serve. Too soft, and Cuba will make Ukraine pay. Thinking about when Cuba played Brazil, they took their foot off the gas in their serve. And again, Marlon Yant, undeniable from...
It's not like it's new.
Ball in play. Ukraine going with power. Garcia brings it back in play, and the angle is just too much. Advantage. Serving immediately on the brand new libero on court. No surprise there, handled well. Still set point Ukraine, 24-20. High ball outside, chance to close it, and they do. It is good that she's feeling better, but back to set number 4. As Cuba take the first serve. Ukraine coming from the back, and that was working. Got
Up.
The swing is there, the block is not, and a point is given to Cuba.
Ukraine wants another look at this. Tupci definitely trying to take some fingertips out. Based on that look.
Cuba coming back though, they are not going quietly, and this is the danger for the Ukraine side, is to get too comfortable. 2 years ago. So this would be a big one for Ukraine to take. But then again, Cuba's not going to make it easy.
No, absolutely not. They never will, especially when you have players
needing the blockers on the other side to make choices. Wow, no choice to make there. Semeniuk, ball in hand, ball down.
Yeah, it's so difficult to block because of the height that he hits at.
But also, needed that, ties it up at 14. Can he get a second one in a row? Yes, he can.
Ukraine wants to shut it down.
Ball's good. And again, there it is. Solid serve. But Ukraine, they want to fight another day.
Yeah.
Still set point for Cuba. Ball in play, Gomez to the outside. Yant is the go-to guy, and he will nail it. That is it. 15. Here come Ukraine, getting us underway with set number 5, and again, there he is, right on cue. Marlon, just in his second VNL as well. Concepcion this time. Targets Boyko. That's not what you want if you're wearing a red jersey. Another big swing on the outside.
Just bouncing balls. Janchuk, really good look at this ball. It's difficult to defend because it's...
This one in play. What a powerful rip from the backcourt.
Ukraine's big attacker anywhere on the back line has been
strong. That Italian league is. Learning to win out there. Ukraine just long, and that'll tip the scales. Players, but trusts his team when they ask for this challenge.
It's a good look at it.
Take a little bit off it. Does he force Cuba to play after the timeout? Yes, he does, and it's a good one. Oh, good work by Cuba to stay in it. Joust is there, and a lot of discipline at the net. But eventually, Ukraine called. Oh, clear as day. There it is, touching the net, and it's a tough ball, right? Tight at the net, and we're talking about how that discipline at the net is so crucial. Serve looks good. Garcia on the floor. Yeah, it looks like he's just closing his eyes and ripping at it.
I mean, he is finding the smallest.
He goes full power. Down by 1 to Ukraine. He gets the rub of the tape. Oh, what a pickup. Backcourt. Just long, and that point goes Ukraine's way.
Because it was definitely over the block.
No touch that I can see. Set point, match point, and 3 of them. Cuba out of system. Helga, what a clutch swing. No chance for misses here. And Bissett goes over the line, and it is a set point match point. Ukraine have done it in 5 sets. They have silenced this Cuban side.